They say the three most stressful things anybody can deal with is number one, public speaking. Number two is buying and selling of real estate. Number three is the death of a loved one. In this next story, Carolyn Hyun, who is the owner of the Gallery of Performing Arts, where she helps people be comfortable on stage, in a sense, has to deal with all three of them. Let's hear her story.
My aunt passed away last August, and I ended up with the house, and I wasn't sure quite what to do with it, and so I went with the realtor originally, who had been referred by the attorney, and got a little information, and then I wanted to get it ready as quickly as possible and get it sold. So I got some information on a different way of selling the house, and I really was impressed by the fact that it might be able to be sold fairly quickly. Actually, from the time it was listed, and then it was a very short time before we had a showing, and 60 people showed up, and there were quite a few offers, and out of that, one of them ended up interested enough to be willing to go even a little above what I was asking, what the asking price was, and it ended up being a very profitable experience. And so I'm very grateful, and I'm glad it sold, and everything's settled now. I went through escrow in a very short period of time, and I guess I'm very well pleased. I wasn't sure whether I could believe that the house could be sold in one day, but I was pleased to find out that it could be, and that it did work. I was really very surprised that many people came, especially when it came to see the house, especially when it was so close to Christmas. It was a time, I even had people comment on the fact that, wow, you had that many people, just, and this close to the holidays. I was hoping that we would get maybe one or two, and that it would be close to what I was asking, and it ended up working out very well. If somebody told me they needed to sell their house in a hurry, I would suggest them to contact Anthony Nitz and ask about the full price in a day sales method. And because I think they'd be very happy with it.
So there you have it, Carolyn Hyun. We got her home sold in just one day. We got it sold for full price, actually a little bit above the comparable values. And the week before Christmas, over 60 people show up and show interest in her property. We had 9 offers that day. So, if you are thinking about selling your home, you want to avoid all the stress, you don't want to deal with all of the challenges that come with selling a house. In Orange County, an average number of days on market is 101 days before you get an offer, and we're getting offers in one day. You're curious about it, you know somebody who needs to sell, give us a call. We'd love to just chat with you, no cost, no obligation whatsoever, to be able to sit down and share with you exactly how the program works and how it could benefit you in the long run. Thanks so much. I'm Anthony Nitz, and we'll see you next time on our next story.